Have you ever wondered why some people seem to amass wealth effortlessly while others struggle year after year? There's a simple yet powerful principle that many millionaires swear by, something they consider non-negotiable, no matter what. Today, we're breaking down the 100K rule, a mindset and strategy that separates the ultra-wealthy from everyone else. Stick around because understanding this could completely change how you handle money, your career, and even your life. The 100K rule, what it really means. At its core, the 100K rule isn't just about having $100,000 in your bank account. It's about creating a threshold of income and financial behavior that ensures exponential growth. Millionaires treat this number as a baseline, a non-negotiable marker for success rather than a wishful goal. Think about it this way. If you earn below 100K, you're often just treading water. Expenses, taxes, and lifestyle creep eat up your progress. But hitting that number changes the game. It creates freedom, leverage, and opportunity. Mindset over money. Why millionaires prioritize this? The first secret is mindset. Millionaires don't see 100K as just money. They see it as proof of efficiency, discipline, and smart decision-making. Once you reach this benchmark, you're not just earning, you're unlocking a new level of financial intelligence. Here's why it matters. People who aim too low often get trapped in the cycle of earning and spending. Millionaires avoid that trap by making 100K a threshold, not an endpoint. Crossing this line automatically sets a higher standard for every financial decision they make, from investments to lifestyle choices. The compounding effect. Why 100K is a turning point. One of the biggest reasons this rule is non-negotiable is the compounding effect, not just in money but in influence and opportunity. Earning 100K opens doors that lower earnings rarely do. Better investments, high-level networks, and even mentorship from other successful people. At this stage, your money starts working for you instead of the other way around. You can invest in assets that generate passive income, take calculated risks, and create multiple revenue streams. This is why millionaires treat the 100K rule as a baseline. Anything below it keeps you in survival mode. Anything above it allows you to grow exponentially. The non-negotiable discipline behind it. Here's something most people overlook. The 100K rule isn't just about luck or timing, it's about discipline. Millionaires are fanatical about hitting and maintaining this threshold. They monitor their income, track their investments, and ruthlessly cut financial waste. Imagine treating 100K like a sacred line in the sand. You don't just want to reach it, you refuse to fall below it. That means saying no to bad deals, avoiding lifestyle inflation, and making tough choices today for long-term freedom tomorrow. Common mistakes people make. Many people think earning 100K is enough. They believe once you hit it, life gets easy. That's wrong. Millionaires know it's only the starting point. The real work begins after crossing that line. Other common mistakes include overspending, not investing, and failing to diversify income. The 100K rule teaches that financial security isn't optional, and maintaining this threshold is what separates temporary earners from long-term wealth builders. How to start implementing the 100K rule. So, how do you actually start following this principle? Millionaires often focus on three areas. High-value skills, skills that can generate 100K plus in a year, whether in business, freelancing, or investments. Revenue streams don't rely on a single paycheck. Side businesses, investments, and passive income are crucial. Financial boundaries. Set strict rules for spending, saving, and investing. Treat 100K as a sacred benchmark. By combining these three elements, you're not just chasing money. You're building a system that forces growth, discipline, and wealth accumulation. The psychological advantage. Here's an interesting insight. Once you adopt the 100K mindset, your psychology shifts. You stop thinking like someone trying to make ends meet and start thinking like a millionaire. This shift makes you more confident, strategic, and opportunistic. You begin attracting opportunities and people that align with this new level of financial thinking. Why millionaires never negotiate on it? At the end of the day, millionaires treat the 100K rule as non-negotiable because it works. It's not arbitrary. It's proven. It's a financial checkpoint that ensures you're playing at the level where money starts multiplying, not just being earned and spent. Skipping this threshold means staying in a limited mindset and a limited lifestyle. Millionaires know this, and that's why the rule is untouchable. Real-life strategies millionaires use to hit 100K. Millionaires don't just wish for 100K, they engineer it. One of the most common strategies is leveraging high-income skills. Whether it's coding, investing, sales, or business management, these skills allow you to earn more than the average worker. But here's the kicker. They don't stop at just earning. They focus on scaling those skills. For example, a freelancer charging 50 hours might hit 100K, but a millionaire turns that same skill into a business or a course that earns 500K. Another strategy is diversifying income streams. Millionaires don't put all their eggs in one basket. They understand that relying solely on a paycheck is risky. By combining active income, passive income, and investments, they create a safety net that keeps them above the 100K threshold, even when one source dips. Why networking plays a massive role? It's not just about money. It's about who you know. Millionaires treat networking as a strategic investment. The 100K rule isn't only about earning. It's about accessing opportunities that low earners can't see. By surrounding themselves with successful, high-performing individuals, they gain insights, partnerships, and mentorships that accelerate wealth creation. This is why they say, your network is your net worth. Crossing 100K doesn't happen in isolation. Millionaires actively seek connections that push them forward, challenge their thinking, and open doors. Smart investments. The secret multiplier. Once the 100K mark is within reach, millionaires put a portion of their earnings to work through strategic investments. Real estate, stocks, startups, and even alternative assets like digital currencies or collectibles become tools for compounding wealth. The principle is simple. Money at 100K starts multiplying faster than effort alone. For example, instead of just working for 100K, investing smartly can make that same 100K generate passive income, often exceeding the original earned amount within a few years. Millionaires understand that leveraging capital is more powerful than working harder. The lifestyle factor. Discipline trumps desire. Here's where most people fail. They earn 100Ks and immediately inflate their lifestyle. Millionaires treat the 100K rule as a discipline checkpoint, not a reason to splurge. They continue to live below their means, invest wisely, and avoid impulsive spending. This discipline creates a snowball effect. By controlling lifestyle creep, they keep more money working for them. Essentially, the 100K rule becomes a lifestyle filter, a way to stay focused on building wealth, not just showing it off. Lessons you can apply today. You don't need to be a millionaire to apply this rule. Start by setting your 100K threshold. Even if it's a smaller number initially, treat it as non-negotiable. Tracking every pound. Know exactly where your money goes and what brings in the most value. Building multiple streams. Side hustle, investments, freelancing. Whatever fits your skill set. Investing in yourself, skills, knowledge, and mindset pay the best returns. Applying these lessons consistently puts you on the path to financial freedom and growth. The psychological edge. Here's something most people overlook. Crossing 100K changes how you see money, risk, and opportunity. You stop thinking like someone constrained by bills and debt. Instead, you start thinking like a strategist. This mindset shift is arguably more valuable than the money itself because it allows you to make smarter decisions consistently. Millionaires know this. They guard the 100K rule fiercely because it's not just a financial marker, it's a psychological one too. Why this rule is non-negotiable. By now, it should be clear why millionaires never compromise on this rule. It's not arbitrary. It's a tested, proven framework that ensures they stay in growth mode and out of survival mode. It sets a standard for income, spending, investment, and even mindset. Ignoring this rule means staying average. Following it means unlocking doors you didn't even know existed. That's the millionaire's edge. Make the 100K rule your secret weapon. So, what's the takeaway? The 100K rule isn't just about a number. It's about discipline, strategy, and mindset. It's a financial checkpoint that separates those who dream from those who achieve. Whether you're just starting your career, building a business, or investing for the future, treating 100K as non-negotiable will force you to make decisions that compound over time. Every skill you learn, every smart investment, and every connection you make becomes part of a system designed to grow your wealth exponentially. If you want to truly transform your financial future, don't just watch this video, act on it. Start tracking your income. Build a strategy to hit your 100K threshold, and adopt the millionaire mindset today. And here's the most important part. Share this video with someone who needs to hear this. Hit like, subscribe, and comment below if you're ready to make the 100K rule non-negotiable in your life. The sooner you commit, the faster you'll see results. Because remember, millionaires don't negotiate on a 100K, and neither should you.